Hello everyone, welcome to Lunch with Maria. It's 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Hello to everyone on the West Coast, and for our Eastern listeners, hello, and for those of you overseas, hello. Today we just got a new member into the network from Amsterdam, so it's really neat to see all the different countries represented in the network. So wonderful to see that. Welcome to our new member from Amsterdam, Marlene. So today, everyone, we're going to be talking about 4 ways to grow your business, and particularly an online business. So I would like to say hello to everyone that is listening live, and I'd also like to say hello to everyone watching the replay, because we do get a ton of people that watch the replay. I realize not everyone can join us live, but this is recorded. It will stay on our Facebook group, and so you do have the opportunity to come back and watch it any time that you want. You can also go ahead and ask me any question that you want, and if I don't get to it on the Facebook Live today, I always go back and I always make sure that I answer your questions. So today, everyone, we are talking about 4 ways to grow your business, and particularly an online business. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Maria Kritikos. I'm the founder of the Ladies Who Lunch Network, a global community of women in business, fashion, and philanthropy living their dream. And I'm also the creator of the She's in Biz Blueprint, which is my signature course, launching very, very soon at the end of October, where I teach women. I basically take your hand and guide you through all the steps that is required to set up a business. Maybe you have a passion, you want to take it full time. Maybe you're stuck in your 9-to-5 and you want to do something that you're really passionate about, but you're not really sure, how to monetize it and where to begin. I will teach you all of that. I will teach you how I created a network of over 200 women and growing continuously. Hola, Miguel, ¿cómo estás? I know, Miguel, we met at the Ladies Who Lunch event, and you do some great video work for Anna V Beauty. Hello to Anna V Beauty, who's going to be doing my hair and makeup for the upcoming David Foster Foundation Gala happening on October 21st. For those of you in Vancouver that would like to attend, this is going to be a spectacular evening at David Foster Foundation. I will go ahead and put the link in this Facebook Live later. But today we are talking about 4 ways to grow your business. Number 1, first of all, we're talking about an online business today, and email is the currency in an online business. So what does that mean? The more emails that you have on your list, the more that you will be able to nurture a relationship with your prospective leads, with your prospective customers. And at the end of the day, that equals money in your bank, right? So that's really the key. So people that are on your email list, you're trying to build a virtual relationship with them, right? And you're trying to nurture them and provide value to them on a continuous basis, right? So first of all, you need permission to get into their inbox, right? And so we do that through a number of different ways, and today we're going to talk about some of those ways. So just like you have just like you build relationships in person, you need to make sure that your email list is healthy and thriving, right? The more engaged your email list is, of course, the more sales that you're going to make. Nobody cares if you have an email list of 100,000 people, but they're never going to buy anything from you, or they never open your emails. So you always have to make sure and look at what your open rate is, right? So just because you're sending an email to your audience doesn't mean that your audience is going to open it. Some people just hit delete. Oh, there's another email from Maria again. Delete. Just kidding. But I understand your inbox is, people get a ton of emails, right? So you have to look at your open rates as well. So the more email subscribers that you have, of course, the higher your conversion rates are going to be, right? The better your chances of converting. So the idea is to keep growing your email list. So more people on your email list, more conversions, more sales, more money in the bank. That's how that goes, right? But so before I give you tips on how to boost your newsletter subscribers, for those of you listening live, please say hello. Let us know where you're from and what it is that you do. Go ahead and type it in the chat, in the comments. All right, so how do we build a healthy email list, number one is you have to keep giving value consistently. So get in their inbox and give them some actionable information that is going to help them solve or achieve something, right? And people need to trust you. They need to, first of all, they need to know you. Then they need to like you, because no one's going to do business with you if they don't like you. And you know what? Some people are not going to like you, and that's okay. You can't please everyone, nor should you want to, right? The people that are going to resonate with you and your message are the people that are supposed to resonate with your message. You can't try to please everyone, nor should you, right? So here we go. Today we're talking about 4 proven ways to build your email list. Number 1 is online challenges. Now, is anyone listening today, have you ever done an online challenge? If you have, go ahead and type it in the comments. Online challenges are a great way to get your followers engaged. It's a great way to engage your community. So the other thing with online challenges is there's a great potential to share the challenge. So the people that are involved in the challenge, if they like it and they can see the benefits, they're going to want to share it with their friends, right? Hey, check out this great challenge that I'm a part of. So that's more exposure for you. So here are some things that you can consider when you're creating a challenge. And I'll get into what kinds of challenges you can do. But the first thing is you can do a 3-day challenge, a 5-day challenge, a 7-day challenge, or a 14-day challenge. I think 14 days is too long. For me, ideally, I would do a 5-day challenge. That's really enough time to engage your audience, and then, not to leave it too long, because sometimes people have a short attention span and it's hard for them to follow a long challenge. Well, again, it depends on your program. Me personally, I would do 5 days. So basically what you're trying to accomplish at the end of the 5 days is you want to upsell to a product or service that you have, right? Challenges can be results driven and broken into tiny, like little mini goals, right? So you give an actionable takeaway item for your audience to do on each day of the challenge, right? So don't make it too difficult. Like, don't give them like a ton of homework, just a really easy thing to do. And people want to know that they're going to get results from the challenge, right? So, if they're getting results from the challenge, then they understand that working with you in a more in-depth capacity is great, because you're going to get them results, right? So the challenge is really highlighting you as the expert and showing what you can do for them, right? You want to promote the challenge heavily on social media, of course. This is a great place to promote your challenges. You can make graphics, very easy graphics, inexpensive, post on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and invite people to the challenge. Ideally, you want to send people to a landing page to capture their email. That's the whole point, so that you can email the challenge to them, right? So get them off social media, get them onto your email list, and then outline the challenge to them in the email sequence. So here are some good ideas for challenges. Whoever is listening live, welcome. I'm Maria Kritikos, the founder of the Ladies Who Lunch Network and creator of the She's in Biz Blueprint. And today we are talking about 4 ways to grow your email list. Here are some good, number 1 is challenges. Here are some great ideas for challenges. Okay. 14 days to better arms or abs or legs or muscles or whatever, if you're in the fitness industry. 7 days to a more loving relationship, if you're a love coach. You know what I mean, a relationship coach, right? 7 days to a more loving relationship. I bet a lot of people would be interested in that topic. So for all of you dating coaches out there, Deanna, I know you're a member in our network, and I know you do great work. So I want to see you do a challenge. 7 days to a more loving relationship. 5 ways to avoid Mr. Wrong. That would be a good challenge. 3 days to better meal planning. So if you are health and wellness, nutrition, give people recipes, tell them what to make, all of that. Ida, you are so sweet. Hello. Event photographer and videographer. Ooh, I love it. I know what you do, Ida. You're amazing. Event photographer and videographer. Okay. 5 ways to take better photos. 5 ways to better photos. Everyone wants to take a better photo. You know, people always say to me, Maria, I don't know how your photos come out so nicely. Like, how do you pose and how do you make it so that you don't look like you have a double chin? I mean, just, you know, something that you think would interest your audience, or ways to capture, you know, your baby's first steps or moments, or something that your audience would be interested in. 7 days to drive traffic to your website. 3 days to creating emails that get opened. And this has a lot to do with titles. So make sure you make the title very, very catchy. 14 days to more Facebook fans. 7 days to a millionaire mindset. I love this one. Mindset is really, really important. And it's actually the first module of the She's in Biz Blueprint, because unless you are in the right mindset, you are not going to get very far. And Ida, I'm going to come back to you, and I'm going to message you, and I'm going to add in the comments with some other great ways that photographers can do challenges. Okay, so I haven't finished answering your question yet. 3 days to getting more done in less time. I love productivity challenges. In fact, I'm going to do one with the LWL network, because everyone always asks me, Maria, how do you get so much done? And there's definitely ways and strategies that I use to get a lot of stuff done in a short period of time. And I want to share them with the network. And so 3 days to getting more done in less time would be a great challenge. That could upsell to a coaching program. It could upsell to a digital program. It could upsell to a book that you have. It could even upsell to an event. Okay, so my tip is, after the free challenge, what you want to do is gather testimonials, right? So Ida, for example, Ida, by the way, our new LWL website is coming out, and I'm so excited to launch it. And I have your testimonial on there. So thank you. And then I also provided you with a testimonial. So I cannot stress this enough, that testimonials are, of course, a form of social proof. And the more testimonials that you have about you, your business, your product, your service, your service. Remember, this is live, and I never edit any of my videos. My live videos. So Ida, you're so awesome. Thank you. Go ahead and type in how we can connect with you, your Facebook page or your website, in the comments below. And so you want to gather a lot of testimonials after your challenge. Okay, and then you want to grab these testimonials and then put them on your sales page when it's time for you to launch your product or your service, or whatever the case may be. So you'll see an example of ours when the LWL network new website comes on. We have some amazing testimonials from our members that really highlight the ways in which the network has helped them. So that's very, very important. It's vital that you get testimonials before you sell anything. I'm going to repeat that. It's vital that you get testimonials of people that have used your products or services and that have achieved a result from your products or services. Otherwise, who's going to believe you if you say, hey, you know, this blueprint that I'm putting out, it's amazing, and it's really going to help take you from idea to reality and help set up your website and show you how to market and all that. That's great. But if you don't actually have the social proof of someone that has said, hey, I took Maria's course and I swear she kicked my butt in the best way possible. And, you know, she gave me all these tools, resources that I had no idea about before. And this is how I was able to gain 10 clients. It's that simple, right? So your homework, yes, you have homework. Remember, I used to be a teacher, is really just think about what specific, small, and important way like that you can help your audience with in a challenge, okay? So number 2, today we're talking about 4 ways to grow your audience. Number 2 is host a webinar on a topic related to your area of expertise, right? So Miguel, I know you do videos. You could do, you know, 4 ways to shoot great videos, or 4 ways to use Facebook Live to drive traffic to your website. Ida says, I'm actually finding a testimonial filming a testimonial. Oh yes, video testimonials are even better than written testimonials. If you can get your clients to do a video testimonial for you, much, much better. Video testimonial is incredibly powerful, and we do it a lot with the LWL events. So if you have an event and if you have like customers, clients at that event, then make sure that you grab a testimonial from them. It's really just a few minutes, and it does two things. Of course, it's social proof for you, but it also highlights the person giving the testimonial and their business and what it is that they do, right? So Ida, for example, you gave me a testimonial and it's on our website, and we will get a ton of traffic to that page. And of course, people are always curious, oh, who's Ida? What does she do? So they'll go and check you out. So a testimonial helps both people. So number 2, hosting a webinar. Hosting a webinar is awesome, and I'm going to be doing more of those. We do them within the network, and they're called She's in Biz webinars, which really take a topic and highlight it, and we really help women grow their business. But hosting a webinar can build trust with your audience. It also builds a great deal of engagement. You know, when people see you on video, they feel like they actually know you. You know, they're getting to know you. And the best part about video and webinars is that they're recorded, and you can use them again, and you can use them across different platforms. You can upload it to YouTube. You can send out the replay. Tons of stuff that you can do with it. You can grab it, you can put it in a lead page, and then do a call to action underneath. Webinars are awesome. And you know what? For those of you that don't have fancy software for webinars, that's okay. One of my favorite expressions is do what you can with what you have where you are right now. And then there's a hair in my eye. It's stuck to my eyelash. Ta-da! Okay. Webinars. The easiest way to do a webinar is just to host a Facebook Live like I'm doing right now. Simple. You don't have to spend any money on fancy webinar software. This is it. Facebook Live. There's no faster way to make a connection with your audience except through video. People get to see your face, they get to hear your voice, they get to interact with you, they get to ask you questions, you get to talk to them. This is live. Like, I'm talking to Ida, not sure who else is on right now, but if you ask me a question, I will respond. So it's the closest thing to having access to you in person, right? Juliet Jewelry. Oh my God, is that you, Elsa? Hello. I had the pleasure of wearing Elsa Corsi jewels to our 5th annual summer patio party, and they were absolutely amazing. I felt like a goddess in them. I felt like a princess. And I'm meeting Hannah today. Elsa, if this is you listening. And Hannah, who is a member of LWL and also a designer, is going to be designing a dress for me to wear to the David Gala. Sorry, David Foster 30th anniversary Miracle Gala happening in Vancouver, October 21st. If you would like tickets, they are available. I will go ahead and type the link below. It's going to be a star-studded event. Oprah is going to be there. Just tons of people. Jay Leno. I'm not sure exactly who the lineup is. I have to look again, but tickets are available for October 21st. Okay, but we're a little bit off topic here. We are talking about webinars, right? So hosting webinars. Webinars are a good way to good platform to talk about who you are and your story. So a lot of the times people say to me, Maria, what made you start LWL? What is it all about? What are the benefits? How do I join? And I say, perfect, no problem. Go to www.invitefrommaria.com. And this was a webinar that I did live, and then I recorded it. And in the webinar, I talked about every possible question that I've ever been asked about LWL. So what is it? Why did I start it? Who the heck is it for? What are the benefits of this network? And all of that. I even share my story, my personal story, and So I'm not going to reveal too much here, but if you're interested in learning more about the network and why I created it, www.invitefrommaria.com. So it is a fabulous way to grow your email list, because essentially what you're doing is, in order for people to watch the webinar, you're asking them to sign up. So you're asking them for their email address, right? And once you have that email address, then you can market to them, right? You can send them emails, you can send them challenges, you can send them offers, you can send them basically anything to nurture the relationship and to keep providing value. What else? Okay, how to plan a webinar. Okay, so first of all, you want to choose your topic, right? A topic that resonates with your audience. So for my audience, because we have a lot of female entrepreneurs, they want to know things like, how do I get my business off the ground? How can I increase my confidence? What are the tools that you use to get your website launched? How do I market on social media? So all of this stuff. And you know what the easiest way to do is to figure out what kind of topic that you want to teach your audience is. You ask them. What are you interested in? What is your biggest challenge? What do you want to know about this industry that I'm in, or this topic? And they will tell you. And always listen to your audience, right? Don't create products, programs, services that you think your audience will like. Ask them. It's the easiest way. Okay, webinar ideas. Virtual workshop, getting started with social media marketing, getting started with video, getting started with photography, free workshop, how to set goals properly and achieve them. Another one, 3 essential strategies to gaining free publicity. We talk a lot about publicity in the She's in Biz Blueprint. It's one of our modules, and I share all the ways that you as a small business can get free publicity. It's called Build Your Brand Like a Boss. That's one of our modules. Here's a tip I have for you. You can partner with someone in a complementary niche with the same target audience as yours to host a webinar. And this is called joint venture. And so, for example, I would partner with someone that has the same audience as me, but that does not offer a competing product or service. That way I'm getting in front of their audience as well. So I'm leveraging their audience. And so basically I'm exposing myself to another audience. So joint ventures are great. So your homework is, what topic can you teach or discuss on a webinar? And who can you potentially partner with to host a webinar? And if there's anyone listening, any ladies listening that would like to co-host a webinar with me, they're called the She's in Biz webinars. And we can talk about a number of different topics. Just go ahead and propose your topic to me. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the comments here. And it can be anything. It can be anything that would interest our audience. So anything that would interest female entrepreneurs. How to grow your business using Pinterest. How to use social media marketing, how to market effectively, how to build, whatever the case may be, right? And if I think it aligns with our audience, then I will do a joint webinar with you. Okay, number 3. This is getting to be a longer Facebook Live than normal, but number 3 is create and incorporate content upgrades on your blog posts. So for those of you that don't have a blog, you should. It's a great way to communicate with your audience. It's a great way for SEO, which is search engine optimization. It's a great way for people to find you. So what is a content upgrade on a blog? A content upgrade is like at the end of the blog post, you offer a call to action, which is a freebie. So it can be, you can do a number of different things, right? So I'll just give you an example. So my upcoming course, the She's in Biz Blueprint, one of my blog posts is the 10 mistakes new entrepreneurs make and how you can avoid them. And at the end of the blog post, I'll do a call to action that'll say, click here to receive, 20 inexpensive ways to market your business when you're starting out. So that's called a content upgrade, in which you're capturing their email. Here are some examples of content upgrades. a downloadable meal plan. I'd love a downloadable meal plan. A list of your favorite resources, a cheat sheet for something, a template to create something, swipe copy for social media posts. What is swipe copy? Swipe copy is done for you text that you can just copy and paste. People love that kind of stuff. A checklist. So for example, I could do, a checklist of 10 resources that you need to start your business. People would download that, particularly if they're interested in starting a business. A resource guide is also a good one. So that's it for number 3. And we're now on to number 4. And we're talking again about 4 ways to grow your audience. So number 4 is get in front of a new audience. How do we do that? Well, first of all, getting in front of a new audience gives you the opportunity to reach people that would not know about you previously, right? And it's a chance for you to get in front of a fresh set of eyes. Now, how do you do this? I just mentioned one way with joint ventures and doing joint webinars with people. Another way is to reach out to bloggers. So for those of you in the fashion industry, retail, anything really, reach out to bloggers and that have a similar audience to you and ask for the opportunity to guest blog. Say, hey, I would like to guest blog. But don't just say that. There's actually a way of doing that so that you don't get rejected. In the upcoming course, the She's in Biz Blueprint, in our PR, Build Your Brand Like a Boss module, I actually provide you with a letter of how to approach other sites and also how to approach potential JV partners so that you can work together. It's basically swipe copy, which means it's already pre-written for you in a way that will make people respond favorably to your request so that you don't have to do it yourself. And ladies, if you're interested in the upcoming course, I do launch in, I think, about a week and a half, she'sinbizblueprint.com to get on the wait list. And actually right now there is, I think the free report is still available, but it will only be available until tomorrow. So getting in front of a new audience is very important. Here's another one. Reach out to people that publish podcasts. I love podcasts and I want to listen to more of them. And I also have plans to launch the She's in Biz podcast, and I'll be reaching out to a lot of you LWL members for an interview. But podcasts, getting on podcasts is a great way to expand your reach and to get in front of a new audience. And request an interview. I love doing podcasts. I really do. And I've been on a lot of them. They're so easy because you don't have to show your face. You can record it. You can, call in from anywhere. I think it's great. All right. The last one is getting on online summits. Online summits are awesome, really, because let's say, for example, there's 20 people on the online summit. You essentially are being exposed to all of their audiences. It's absolutely wonderful. I want to say hello to Alicia St. Germain, who's actually hosting an online summit for female entrepreneurs. It's called Goal Getters. Goal Getters. And I have the pleasure of being on it. I will be sharing it very shortly, but that is a great way for more exposure. So get yourself on online summits. And there's a way to do that as well. Just sending a really nice email with certain wording that will position you in a very favorable light to the person that is actually hosting the online summit. And also, Facebook groups are a great place to network and to find guest blogging opportunities, right? Or interview opportunities. And of course, being a member of the Ladies Who Lunch Network is an awesome way to collaborate with others to grow your business. So everyone, I want to thank you so much for listening live to this Lunch with Maria, and also to those of you that are listening on the replay. I'm super excited to be announcing my upcoming course called the She's in Biz Blueprint, which is really designed to help female entrepreneurs launch and grow their business. It's designed to get that idea out of their head and really into the world. And not only that, let's say you've been in business for a year, 2, 3, but you're not really gaining any traction. This is really meant to supercharge you and move you forward. You're welcome, Juliet Jewelry. I love you. Elsa Corsi, you are amazing. And I hope to see you soon. I hope to wear more of your jewelry very soon. And so ladies, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the Facebook Live. As always, if you have any questions, you can email me, maria@ladieswholunchnetwork.com. And I hope to see you in the upcoming She's in Biz Blueprint. I'm launching this year. Next year, the price will definitely go up. This is more of a kind of a beta version of it, although I think it's a pretty good course as is, but I know it can only get better. So it is a very affordable price. So this is probably the best time to get in. So she'sinbizblueprint.com to check it out. That's it for now. Enjoy your day. Remember, keep dreaming, and keep dreaming with your eyes wide open. Bye for now.